Hello everyone, this is Syed here from Zoho Creator. Today we have Alex Parker from BidList. So Alex, you're the co-founder of the company. Probably your LinkedIn profile tells us you're the head of technology and procurement. So probably could you please tell us something about yourself and what you do at BidList?
Yeah, thanks, Said. So at BidList, I do, wear many hats being the co-founder, but, the main one is kind of overseeing our technology and development. And part of that is, everything we built with Zoho Creator, which is kind of, what powers all the magic that happens here at BidList. And BidList is, we're trying to build a marketplace for home improvement. And so right now, Creator kind of powers all of the quoting, the project management, and a lot of internal tasks that we have to do to kind of, fulfill that vision. So that's kind of quick and dirty at BidList and what I do there.
Got it. Awesome. So specifically, where did you find the need to go for a low-code solution like Zoho Creator?
Yeah, so my background has been more in building websites. I never really was a full stack developer. And so at our last company, I got kind of put into using Zoho CRM, and we were looking for other solutions to have a little bit more flexibility in what we wanted to build. And so I got kind of introduced to Zoho Creator that way. And then, when we started this new company, BidList, about 2 years ago, it was just kind of a natural transition because I was familiar with, Zoho Creator, and, at that point had probably worked on it for 5 years. So I could do a little bit of scripting myself and, build the kind of architecture we needed to run our business.
Got it. Awesome. So was adapting to low-code solution Zoho Creator, was it easy or was it difficult? How was it?
Yeah, I think the biggest reason we use Zoho Creator is the database building. It's you can almost instantaneously, build databases that can relate to each other and really quickly capture information to push those databases. And so I think our first iteration of our build for our company took probably 3 weeks to deploy, versus 3 to 6 month process of getting that done through another solution.
Got it. Awesome. So before Zoho Creator, was there any other solution in place in a company?
No, we started building right off the bat with our company. Like I said, I'd used Zoho before, but at the last company I worked at, we were trying to do everything with SQL databases, and then you have to deal with, kind of everything that comes with full stack to push, information from web apps to these databases and stuff like that. And so Creator really kind of shortcutted that development cycle. So we ended up switching, and it just helped us with a small team kind of rapidly prototype any ideas we had, and then, end up using those for our final solution as well.
How many users, how many people, how many users are currently using the application here?
Yeah, I think I checked recently. So on our internal team, we have about 10 people that kind of work within the app. And then for customers that interact with it via the customer portal, I think we have close to probably 700-800 users that use it. They interacted with it different ways. But in terms of total customer portal users, I think it's around there.
So coming to Zoho Creator, can you tell us briefly about the applications and the modules? How many applications have you developed, and what is the work of each application?
Yeah, this is kind of more of a funny one that we actually only really work out of one application that powers everything in our full kind of, BidList suite. We do kind of spin off little test applications from time to time, but at the end of it, we usually integrate it into the main one. And the functions that we really use it for, I kind of talked about earlier, is, we use it to power our quoting. So when someone makes a new request that they want a home improvement project done, we'll collect that information related to their project. We will run some creator scripting, and then, give them proposals. And that's all done from Creator. And then the second major function that we run is the kind of project management. So once someone's agreed to do a home improvement project with us, we're tracking, each of those milestones, all the automated communications, ways for them to view their project through, a nice looking front end, kind of everything you need to get information on your project, receive the communications, and have our team coordinate with you to manage that project.
Wow, that's very cool to listen about it. So yeah, did you guys develop the application on your own, or did you guys take a help of a partner or someone?
Yeah, so we probably I built the kind of first iteration of it, the first year in business. And around that time, we brought on another help of a, internal developer on our team. And then I think it's been roughly a year that we've been working with Inquit Solutions. And they really helped bring our, take a step back. The one thing that I feel like is kind of missing with Creator is the front end. We wanted something that looked like a modern kind of web app. And while Zoho has a really nice like drag and drop builder, it was just not kind of matching the look and feel of what our website looked like. And so we brought in Inquit to like build an entirely custom front end on there, as well as, help with a lot of the more complex widget stuff that we have implemented into our app.
Got it. So how long did it take for you guys to, build this process, build this application from the process requirement stage to the deployment side?
Yeah, like I said, we, had this idea for the business probably October 2020 it was. I built, I think it was 3 weeks before I had the first kind of, version of our application live and people using it. So it was really quick. We had probably our first customer a month and a half after we were in business. That being said, it's been a constant process, to keep improving it and getting to where the point it is today. But it's very quick and easy to get started.
Awesome. So 2020 as in during the period of lockdown, right?
Yep.
During the period of COVID, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So how was your business during that period? So usually during the pandemic and all.
The last company we worked at was a home improvement sales company, and that kind of shut down right before COVID happened. And then we decided to start this business, I think right as COVID was kind of turned on. And it's been challenging, but, first and foremost, we're kind of more of a technology marketplace company. We're not actually doing any of the installs ourselves. We're just coordinating contractors with the customers. And so we were really able to, cast a wider net and work with people, that were still doing business, to kind of fuel our business. So it wasn't too bad, I think. And it gave us time to hunker down and focus on continuing to develop.
So in your opinion, what are the benefits that you think, BidList has derived using Zoho Creator?
Yeah, I mean, the thing I keep coming back to is the database creation with the forms. I think, there's nothing that I've seen that really beats how quickly you can go from idea to like actually passing data through and starting to interact with it. I think you could, like I said, 3 weeks to whip up our app in the first stages. And I think, we've continued to use that in every step of the way as we continue to have more ideas. Oftentimes our team will kick us feedback on a new, feature they want. And usually we can get the very building blocks of that feature in within, a day, a week, depending on the complexity.
I got it. So if you had to put a number extensively, like how much operational efficiency has improved, what would that number be?
Oh, I can't give you a number off the top of my head, but what I can say is it vastly decreases the dev requirements We would probably need 4 or 5 developers to do what we've done with, 1 to 2 developers. And then obviously now that we're growing, we brought in outside help, but in those early stages, it was pretty invaluable to, as a bootstrap company, to be able to just build on your own while doing other things.
Okay. So probably what were the like cost savings in terms of, financial benefits?
Yeah, I mean, in terms of cost savings, hiring an extra 3 developers here in the States, we're probably saving around $300,000 a year. Um, so can't really beat that. And then as well on our project management side, with all the automations and scripting you can do, we've been able to keep our headcount down on that side, the people who are actually, kind of running the day-to-day of the business. We've have a team of about, I would say 5 that are doing kind of the project management right now. And without this technology, we were at like 10, 15 probably a year ago. But through all the automations and everything, we've been able to kind of streamline it and, really keep the people on our team that were a great fit and believed in the vision.
So having a technology background, so you would have definitely worked on the Zoho Creator application. So any particular feature which you loved about Zoho Creator?
Yeah, I think the one feature that I like about Zoho in general and all the apps and especially Creator is just the deluge and how, accessible it is to someone, that even has a very rough, or, minor background in programming. It's really accessible for that. As well, Zoho Forums is a great place for, if you try to do something, the odds are someone's usually done that before. So there's a huge, knowledge base that you can reference to get, your app, functionality running pretty quickly with all those resources.
So, keeping in mind, have you apart from Zoho Creator, have you integrated, have you probably used any other Zoho product of ours before using Zoho Creator or after using Zoho Creator?
Yeah, I started in using Zoho CRM. I used that for a couple of years before kind of discovering Creator. And so, Creator really opened up the flexibility of how you want to structure kind of your workflows and, do stuff that maybe doesn't follow a, CRM sales process. And I worked a little bit with, Zoho Books and some of the other modules too, but, keep coming back to Creator just for all the flexibility it provides.
It was after CRM where you discovered about Zoho Creator, right? Yeah. Got it. So have you integrated CRM, Zoho CRM or any other third-party application with Zoho Creator?
So currently we have the CRM integrated. So when a new customer comes in to Creator, so they use our app for the first time, their information gets pushed to CRM, that gets sent to our sales team, and then they can follow up with that, individual for that company. As well, we have a little bit of books integrations to just deal with the invoicing and accounting. And then on top of that, we haven't fully deployed this, but we also use Zoho Sign for all of our contracts. I think we're actually using the signature field in Creator for now, but we'll be deploying the full Zoho Sign one here shortly.
Got it. Awesome. So last question to you. Yeah, it can do.
With Inkwit, it's also fine, is they've helped us kind of get Catalyst up and running so that we can start getting our APIs configured to deal with a lot of these larger companies who have, all sorts of different, systems they're built on to start talking with our application and kind of streamlining our project management processes between the two.
That's awesome. So we'll go with the last question. So with regards to your experience with Zoho Creator, is there anything else you would like to add on?
Do you have anything specific you'd like me to talk more about on that? I think there's a lot of different directions I could go with this one, but
Whatever comes to your mind, that will help us.
yeah, I think we've kind of taken Creator to the limits of that I've seen. Probably far past the limits of what Creator was probably intended to do, which is awesome. And with teams like Inquit, they're really helping us, use Creator as kind of all these building block pieces that make it really easy to build an app, and then do some really cool stuff on top of that, and just really have it feel like a more modern, web app experience. And it takes quite a bit to get that, to that point in Creator. But, I think we're pushing the limits there.
Good to hear. Thank you so much, Alex. It was a pleasure having you with us.